In downtown Toronto today, marchers took to the streets in support of migrant rights. Participants are calling for more equitable treatment of migrants, including workers and undocumented people in Canada. CTV's Mike Walker was at the rally this afternoon and files this report.
What do we want it? Status for all!
Hundreds of people rallying together in the pouring rain, united in their calls for Ottawa to extend permanent status to undocumented people.
We just want to ask for permanent status for all, without exemptions or exclusions.
People like Mirari, who came to Canada with her parents as refugees from Mexico 15 years ago. She says her family still doesn't have access to basic rights.
It's unfair for a lot of people to have to experience discrimination and exclusion from access to health care, access to education. It also means that my parents don't get the same access to fair working conditions, equal pay.
Organized by the Migrant Rights Network, demonstrators marched from Christie Pitts to the constituency office of Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland, calling on Ottawa to swiftly implement a regularization program to grant permanent resident status for all migrant workers, international students, and refugees.
The primary exclusion is wages. Anybody who makes not a high wage cannot get permanent residency in the country. It is a revolving door, temporary agency where people are brought in, used, abused, and tossed out. Some people stay and they continue to face exploitation. We now have a historic opportunity to correct this wrong.
The Migrant Rights Network estimates there are 1.7 million migrant and undocumented people in Canada. Since 2015, Monet Jess has been a migrant worker on farms in Ontario and Nova Scotia. She says multiple applications for permanent status have been denied.
It's very stressful, very traumatizing. I don't know, you're stuck if you don't have status.
During the pandemic, the government launched a regularization program for asylum seekers who work in the healthcare sector. In a 2021 mandate letter, the Prime Minister asked the Immigration and Citizenship Minister to explore other ways to regularize status for undocumented workers. Advocates say it should include all undocumented people.
We need to make sure that it's inclusive. Equality is equality, and any exclusion is discrimination.
This rally was one of more than a dozen being held right across the country. Advocates argue the issue should be the government's top priority when Parliament resumes on Tuesday. Mike Walker, CTV News.